Welcome to Mediaspace Members Daily. We bring you exclusive interviews from our leadership group and other professional influencers within the media, marketing, tech community globally. Today I have with me Mark Herpai, filmmaker and founder of Pernox Film, a small independent film studio based in Budapest. After some local Hungarian festivals, his short film Katalinka 16 was praised by New York's first Two Roads International Film Festival and also won the Best International Film Award. Out of the 3 roles in the making of this movie, which included producing, cinematography, and post-production, his camera work has won in its category the Best Cinematography Award. Hi Mark, how are you?
Hi Lavina, fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. What video innovation did your film Katalinka 16 bring to life?
First, I have to mention the vision for this film came from my writer-director András Attila Farkas, and he had a very specific idea about this film, and that was not just to make it look like found footage or that it was shot on a phone camera, but his vision was not to show our protagonist, our main hero, until the very end. And my task as the cameraman was to come up with solutions to make his vision come true. So I consulted with my partner, Daniel Kerényi, who was the lighting director for this film. And we came to the conclusion that we wanted to strike a balance between the characteristics of a phone camera, of the handheld phone camera, but also have some science and of a good professional film camera, because I think that there's a reason why big movies are not shot on phone cameras. So we wanted to keep some aspects of a phone camera, but really make it like just to seem like it was shot on a phone camera. So I don't know, we kept the handheld, obviously. That was a big reason. And then because everything is a one take, every scene is a one take in this movie. So just to give you some context, the plot is that this 16-year-old girl is filming with her phone, and we see these small clips like fused into one short film. So because she doesn't move and every recording starts with her playing pushing the record button, and then at the end it just stops, there is no edits in this movie. So the only tool we had was the zoom to focus the viewer's attention to specific parts in the script that we found interesting. And the other thing I preferred is to light the set and make the actual real life set of the movie look more beautiful than to have a lot of post-production done outside of the camera later. So I think these parts that you could consider a little bit that are not regular filmmaking, it's a bit different. And I think that that's the reason they like the movie, and that's the reason they praised it on these festivals.
What are the current challenges in the video industry globally?
Well, I think the current challenge, just like everywhere else right now, is the pandemic. And it affected the film industry in different ways. First and most, obviously, with the ban of larger gatherings. And so a lot of films that were already in production, already shooting, they had to stop. And also one of the big issues were, especially in Hungary, the closing of the borders. Because generally speaking, Hungary is a small market, so most of the films that are shot here are foreign productions, because they can benefit from a government tax refund around 30% of the budget. And so because of travel restrictions, all major shootings halted through the summer, which is the most busy part of the year because of the good weather, because of a lot of light outside. And the other level, I think, was the small independent creators, because just by globally creating a harsher commercial environment, this pandemic situation. Because I think we have to remember that, you know, filmmaking is a luxury. It's not essential part of a society in a case of a health crisis. So yeah, and these are the two big groups I think that were affected, for any big blockbuster productions and everyone who's on just starting out independent.
Did COVID bring any opportunities for the video industry?
I see two main fields. and which were not just not affected by the pandemic, but also actually boosted it actually boosted business for them. And I think the first is mid-level national TV productions, because they already had their crew inside. And also because of the quarantine and the lockdown, a lot of people stayed at home with a lot of free time to spare. And I think there was a huge demand of new television shows and not reruns. And then, of course, for the exact same reason, the second group was streaming services and their ability to present content directly without the need of a middleman, in this case, a cinema. I think it's shown to be vital. And just on a personal, individual case, in my case, it was also streaming. I kept floating, I would say. And it was live streamings of live events where there couldn't be no crowds gathering. So in my case, it was mostly in the field of education.
Thank you, Mark, for joining us today. It was insightful to hear from you. Stay tuned for the next episode of Mediaspace Members Daily. In the meantime, connect with us at mediaspace.global.